newbie here. The fifth machine we're going to talk about is the scroll saw. So with the scroll saw, this is a freehand machine. This is what you're going to cut little letters out, numbers, designs. So the 4-inch rule does not apply to this one because you can't cut those small things and keep your fingers 4 inches away. Plus the blade on this is very small and kind of forgiving. It will still cut you. It'll cut your finger off if you keep pushing it. But most of the time it's fairly safe. So number 1 on the scroll saw says make sure the blade is properly installed with the blade teeth pointing down and tension set correctly. So first thing we want to do is make sure that the teeth of the blade are pointing down and towards you. You're going to put it through this hole, and underneath here is a clamp that looks just like that one. So you're going to put it into that clamp and turn it with your fingers, and you just want to hand tighten it, okay? Not tighter than that. Then you pull up on the blade and you put it in this clamp here and tighten that. Now this is loose, okay? This is the tension bar. You want to bring this, which stretches the blade, to about 3. Now that's tight. So that is setting up a blade and setting up the tension of the blade. Number 2, keep your fingers to the sides and watch your thumbs. So your fingers are over here, your thumbs are here, but the most common accident on this, not that we want accidents, are these fingers and the thumbs because you get really close to it. Keep your fingers to the sides, watch your thumbs. Stop the scroll saw to make any adjustments. So if you're using the scroll saw and you need to adjust something, turn it off, set this thing which just blows air so it keeps the sawdust off your pencil lines. If you need to tilt the table or anything like that, you can do that. Scroll saws can be used for cutting internal openings. Let's say that we want to make a stencil for a heart. So I want to cut out this heart, but I want the outside. I want to get rid of the inside. I could drill a hole in here, take the blade off, put that there, put the blade in, connect it, set the tension. I could cut out on the inside of that, then turn it off, take the blade off, and cut out an internal opening. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do an external cut, okay, but you can do that. Also, the table can be tilted. If you wanted to cut a curve at an angle, there's a knob down here you could loosen. You could tilt this at an angle, tighten it, and do that. We don't do that very often, but that is an option. If you do that, you want to make sure you get this set back to 0. I'm going to demonstrate how to use a scroll saw and a relief cut. A relief cut is a short, straight cut so you don't get stuck in a corner. So we have a corner right here. So I'll turn this on. It does have a speed control. That's a little fast. That's at 8. That's way too slow at a 1. I think somewhere between 5 and 6 is a good speed. So, that thing doesn't want to stay up. Alright, so we're going to cut into that corner right there. And I'm going to come back out. That way I don't get stuck there. So I'm going to start cutting here. I'm going to get onto my line here. Hold on to the wood. And then when I get into this corner, because I made that relief cut, this piece will come out and you're not stuck. Okay? Then I can come down to this side. Start my cut. Into there, turn that off, that part comes out, and you have a heart. So the scroll saw will be used to make the design on the bottom of the box. That's your scroll saw. And with that said, newbie out.